Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And last offseason, we saw a bunch of wide receiver movement in the trade market, such as Tyreek Hill going to the Dolphins, Devontae Adams going to the Raiders, Hollywood Brown going to the Cardinals, A.J. Brown going to the Eagles, and Amari Cooper going to the Browns. Well, it looks like another star wide receiver will be available this offseason. This is via the score. The Arizona Cardinals plan to trade former All-Pro wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins this offseason. Sources tell Jordan Schultz, the Score's NFL insider. Hopkins has 2 years and $34.36 million left on his contract, but will likely seek a new deal. 30-year-old is set to earn $19.45 million in base salary and carries a $30.75 million cap hit for the 2023 season per Spotrac. His contract does hold a no-trade clause, and he'd have to approve any deal. Definitely wouldn't surprise me to see Hopkins accept the fact that he should move on. The Cardinals really struggled this past season. Kyler Murray tore his ACL, likely won't begin the season. Ready to start for the Cardinals. CBS Sports here, let's get into it. They give 7 potential landing spots for DeAndre Hopkins. This is via Cody Benjamin. Let's take a look at the 7 teams he lists as potential fits for DeAndre Hopkins. We got the New York Giants. The Giants have been throwing to pretty much no-name wide receivers all season. We know Kenny Golladay is pretty much worthless for the team. I know that as a Giants fan. Finally got his first touchdown with the team in the last week of the season. They traded Kadarius Toney. Definitely would be a strong fit for the Giants. The Cleveland Browns may want to get Deshaun Watson as many weapons as they can because he really didn't perform well after coming back from his suspension, but having Amari Cooper and DeAndre Hopkins would be quite the duo. The Chicago Bears, they definitely need to get Justin Fields as many weapons as possible. Really have no wide receivers. Darnell Mooney didn't do much this season. Chase Claypool did next to nothing after being traded to Chicago. The Dallas Cowboys, yes, CD Lamb. We heard all season that they might try to get Odell. That did not end up happening. So Cowboys could definitely be a fit. The New England Patriots, Jacoby Myers, their number 1 wide receiver, is a free agent, but Hopkins would be a huge upgrade from him anyway. Packers, we always hear they need wide receivers. We saw Christian Watson break out towards the end of the season. If Aaron Rodgers does return, he definitely would be thrilled to get DeAndre Hopkins as part of his roster. And the Baltimore Ravens, again, they traded Hollywood Brown last offseason, ended up throwing the ball late in the year to guys. Well, he was hurt, but Ravens were throwing the ball to guys such as DeAndre Jackson and Sammy Watkins. So they definitely need a younger star wide receiver. So I could definitely see that happening as well. And I meant Deshaun Jackson, not DeAndre Jackson. But what do you guys think? What would be the best fit for DeAndre Hopkins? He was suspended the first 6 games of this past season due to a PED suspension. Missed the final 2 games, but was still very productive in his 9 games, finishing with 64 catches for 717 yards and 3 touchdowns. 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro, career marks of 853 catches for 11,298 yards and 71 touchdowns. Hopkins will turn 31 on June 6th. Let me know in the comments where you would like to see DeAndre Hopkins end up and who you think will be making the strongest push to trade for him. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.